Welcome to WezLife. Do 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 do.
Oi oi guys, it's me. I'm back again for second episode of my podcast. That little opening tune then, hope you enjoy it. It was done by one of my friend's girlfriends. She watched the first episode and he sent me that, and I've said, you know what, I'll put that in my podcast just for a bit of a laugh. I still need a some kind of opening tune or something, or like a song. So maybe for now, that little silly little I don't know, whatever you want to call it, little tune thing, that can be the opening of the podcast. I'm not sure. Like I said though in the last episode, please leave any ideas and things I don't know, any thoughts, just leave them in the comments below. That'd be great. So yeah, a little update on the podcast. Maybe you'll notice in the bottom corner there's a little #002, and then that tells you what podcast you're watching. That's helpful. Maybe, I don't know, I just thought that might be something cool to chuck in there, so I'll put that in. And I've spoken to a lot of different people on what I should do with this thing and stuff, and I need to apologise really, because in the first episode I constantly referred to this as being trash and rubbish and silly and stupid. And a lot of people were upset with the way that I was going on about that. They were saying, no, Wes, you need to take yourself seriously, and this could be a good thing, so don't say that, Just see it as a thing that's going to be amazing. So, maybe it will be amazing, or at least better than I thought. And so I apologise for saying that it's trash. I mean, if you think it's trash, you can think that. If I think it's trash, I can think that, but I'm not going to express it any longer. I'll just get on with it. But yeah, so the podcast anyways, I'm hoping to try and get a lot of my friends on here. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet. I need to get some good kind of like a microphone or something that I can use properly, and yeah, just find ways of being able to do it with my friends, and that'd be good to just talk about things. And I do want to try and go down a kind of like a Christian route with this, and so I want to get other Christians on here who can share the testimonies and that kind of thing, and so I'm really excited for that. And I spoke to my best friend, which I'm happy to announce that he did say that he'll come on here, and he's excited about it. He was, when I first told him about it, he was a bit like, I'm not sure. But then when he watched the episode, he was like, he was just proper excited, and he had a lot of ideas of what we could do and stuff. And so he seemed a lot more excited about it than I was. So I'm really happy about that. I can't wait to get him on here, and I just think it'll be really fun, and I think people will have a good laugh out of it. If not, I'm sure me and him will have a laugh. And so I'm not sure when I'm going to get him on. Hopefully I can get him on in the next episode. I think that would be great. A great way to just introduce him. Because I think he'll probably be on this a lot more than other people. And because he lives close by too, we can get a load of these recorded and just get him on here, hopefully. Soon. And at the minute I might try and just stick to this one episode a week. Definitely gonna do at least one episode a week. But a lot of other people have said that they want me to do it a lot more regular. So I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think I should do it once a week, twice a week, or more? I definitely can't do it every day. Some people have said do it every day, but I definitely can't do that, so I apologise. So I'm not sure, but at the minute I'll stick with one a week. Maybe I could do 2 a week and get Jack on. Or well, there you go. That's my best mate. He's called Jack. Get him on every other week. I'm not sure. We'll just see how it goes at the minute though, and hopefully I can get a proper theme tune or something like that on here. But it should be fun. Looking forward to it, and I'm excited. Like I said, continue to please leave comments, because it's really helpful for me. And if you guys want this, then I need ideas and stuff, and I need to know what you guys want me to do. So I really would appreciate that if you could just leave comments and ideas and stuff for me. Yeah, I've also had a little bit of an update on Wes and Affairs. I'm still, I don't know what to do for it. I've still got my Fez. I'm still planning on doing something. I mean, I've only had one suggestion at the minute, which was Wes in a Fez answering Quez, which is answering questions. So maybe I could wear the Fez and answer questions, or maybe I could adapt that into question time with Wes. I don't know, but I've got the Fez. Let me know what you want to do. But of course, if you do want me to do like a question time, then I need questions, and so leave your questions below if that's something you want. Leave your questions. I'll be happy to answer them, and leave things that I can talk about. That should be good. Right, let's just. Anyway, I've been talking too much about the podcast and stuff. I'll just go on about the other stuff that we mentioned in the last podcast, starting with Where's Wes. So, man, this week it's actually been quite busy, you know. Last weekend I went to a conference. It's called the Truth in Science Conference, and that was in Solihull for 2 days. It was a Friday and Saturday. That was a really good conference. It was run by a guy called Andy McIntosh, and there was a lot of different professors there, and it was all relating to science and the Bible and stuff like that. And it was really good. It's probably the best conference that I've actually ever been to. I'd highly recommend it to anyone if you just want to know more about things like evolution and the Big Bang and different things like that, and how the Bible kind of it's like showing how the Bible disproves that in ways, and it's helpful. Even if you're not like a Christian or something like that, I'd definitely recommend going and just talking to the professors who were there and stuff, and just seeing how their thoughts and their ideas and stuff like that, and where they've come from. It's a really good conference. I don't know how much it'll be next year. It's going to be in the first weekend of September. Not sure where the location is at the minute, because this year it was the first time they've ever run it, and it was it was in Solihull, and it wasn't like the best accommodation, but it was still really good. It was £30. That could change. It might go up in price depending on where they're planning on having the new location and stuff. But let me tell you, I've never been to a conference and got as much free stuff as I have there. I got so much free stuff. It was kind of annoying at the minute. To be honest, because I wanted to buy some of the stuff that they had there on sale, but I got the train there. So normally I drive my car, but I'm having a bit of PTSD, to be honest, because last time I drove, my car broke down in Birmingham, and so I didn't want to drive there. So I got the train, and I didn't have enough room in my bag to buy anything because of all the free stuff that they gave me. So I'd highly recommend going if you just want to get some free stuff. That's amazing. But yeah, it was a really good conference. I'd recommend going to it. And if you want to know more about it, then try and get in touch with Andy McIntosh, or even myself. I can pass you on to him. And yeah, it's a great conference to go to. But anyway, I've got a funny story with that, because I got the train there, but I had to leave Wigan at like 5:30 in the morning, and it was pretty bad. I got into Solihull at like just after 8 o'clock, and then one of my friends was going to be picking me up from the train station at 11:15. So I thought, I'm going to have to just wait outside Solihull and this train station until 11:15. So I'm just sat on this bench, probably looking like a right homeless guy. I've got a long beard at the minute. I've my rucksack with me in my sleeping bag. So I'm just sat on this bench for probably about 2 hours, and then I get a text off one of my friends, who apparently is just down the road, sat in a Mackey's, just been chilling in there. And I was like, what the heck? Why did I not know about this? Because I looked on Google Maps, and for some reason it didn't even show like there was a Mackey's or even like a town, to be honest. I was like, oh my days. So I walked 5 minutes down this road. Sure enough, there's a Mackey's. And she just sat in there, just been chilling in there for a while. And I was just sat outside on some bench looking like a right idiot. That annoyed me a bit, but it was funny. I was really tired after that morning. But yeah, it was a good conference. Highly recommend it. Other stuff I've been doing. Started back at uni, first week back. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. The work, the units that I'm doing, they all seem to interest me, to be honest. And I'm looking forward to just doing a lot. Well, getting it all done, to be honest. Reason I started back early is because I only actually go in 2 days a week, Monday and Tuesdays. They are full days. But I start early and I kind of finish early too. So I think last year I finished in like the beginning of May. So hopefully I'll finish again around that time next year, and then I've just got a few months of some of them. So uni should be good. Looking forward to it, and yeah. So that's where I've been anyway. That's what I've been up to. That mainly, that conference, which was really good, and then starting back at uni. Not done a lot more other than that, to be honest. Spent a lot of time sleeping, catching up on sleep from after my long summer. So that's been fun. So yeah, that's Where's Wes. So yeah, I just remembered last episode someone was commenting on about how they enjoyed when every time I had a drink of water. I've not got my water bottle today. I've got a little cup. So it is good to drink water. I'd recommend it to anyone. Right, so yeah, that's Where's Wes. Now Wes says, now this is the segment where I said to you guys, I need ideas on stuff to talk about, and I want you to, tell me what to talk about. And I've only got one reply on that, and a friend of mine told me to talk about weddings, my thoughts on weddings. So that's what I'm going to do, talk about weddings. I don't know where to start, but I've got a lot of thoughts on weddings. Just trying to think. I think in the past 2 years I've been to 6 different weddings. Let me just see if I've figured this out right. Yeah, I think I've been to 6 weddings. And they've all been really good. I've enjoyed them all. And they've all been really different. That's the thing I've noticed. They've all been really different. So the friend who recommended I talk about weddings, he wanted to know my thoughts on weddings and how I would have my perfect wedding. So I think with weddings, I enjoy them. It's like absolutely, they're just amazing. I get so much joy from just going and seeing my friends, just being all happy and stuff. And I'm just like, oh man, this is really nice. This, and so I love going to weddings. I love the food at weddings normally too. I'm always like, oh, I wonder what food they're gonna have. I think the best wedding I went to for food actually was so my best friend, he got married in Italy, and oh my flip, the food that they had, it was unreal. It was like there was so much of it, and it was just really nice food. But you just kept getting served constant food, like just meal after meal. You just sat down eating food all day. It was amazing. I don't know what kind of food I'd like at my wedding. Maybe just food that I enjoy eating. To be honest though, I think looking at probably my own wedding, my ideal like day, obviously you have your wedding ceremony in the morning, probably around, well, it's not in the morning, is it? It's about 12ish, something like that, 12:1. Get that out of the way, an hour long maybe. And then so that lasts about an hour. And then what I'd really like is just to have like a huge kind of help yourself buffet. So you have all the photos and stuff, but then you got a huge buffet, and obviously you can just invite everyone you want. I'd invite like all my friends, all my family, because they've got to be there, and I'd just have a huge buffet. and then I'd allow that to just go on for about 4 hours, and during that time, probably find some ways of having some kind of entertainment for people. But I'd love to just go around and just speak to everyone, like everyone I knew, everyone I invited. I'd just love to go around and just have a little conversation with them, thank them for coming. That's what I'd love to do, because I'd love to just have everyone there. Just I don't know, that's just what I really want. And then I think after that, hopefully that'll finish around 5ish. I'd love to go then to the where you have your, like, you know, your reception with your meals and stuff. And I'd probably invite, you know, my really close friends and family to that. And that's where you'd have your, like, a sit down meal, and then your speeches and stuff. And then I don't know, I think this is kind of where my ideas for weddings have kind of changed recently, because I think previously I'd say, right, let's leave at around 7:30, 8 o'clock, you know, have your meal, your speeches, your thank you for coming, you know, and then get gone. But the last wedding I went to, a very close friend of mine, she got married in London, and it was a really nice wedding. I enjoyed it. But the thing that was really fun about it was, after we had the speeches and stuff, we had the, like, evening entertainment where we had a bit of a dance floor and stuff, and just, it was a live band that was there, and they had really good, you know, like proper classic bangers of, you know, and all these great songs. And normally I've always had this, I've always been against dancing really at weddings. I've never really wanted to do it, but for some reason I was just like, you know, I'll give it a go. So I just went onto the dance floor, had a bit of a dance, and I properly enjoyed myself. It was like really fun. I've not enjoyed myself like that for a long time, and afterwards I regretted not joining in with the other weddings and other, like, dance floors and stuff. And I'm just like, why have I never done this? That was just like really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I think, that actually did it. It went on really long, because then they had a bit of an evening barbecue and stuff, and then the yeah, I think well, I left at 11 o'clock. I don't know what time it all finished, and people went, but the bride and groom were still there when I left. So I think if I were doing something like that, I'd like a little bit of a dance, bit of a dance floor or something. But I don't think I'd have it going on till 11. Maybe leave around 9:30, 10 at the latest, but not 11. That's later than 11. But I think, yeah, maybe I would actually like something like that. But you know what I wouldn't like? I don't think I'd like a first dance, because I've seen some first dances and I think they're just awkward and they're cringy. Like, it's nice for some people, but I don't think I could do that, really. I don't think I could have a dance and just face people watching me and stuff, unless it was like, I don't know, I planned it beforehand and it was just really stupid and funny. But I don't think I could do that. But first dances, it's alright for some people, but normally I see it as a bit cringy. And, yeah, everyone's entitled to their own opinion on that one. Other things at weddings, absolutely love it when bride's coming down and I look at the groom and I just see the groom. If the groom cries, then I'm just like, oh, get in, this is well cute, this. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely think I'm an emotional geezer, and I think at my own wedding I'll probably shed a few tears if I do get married. That is. I don't know. I think that's proper cute. Cutting the cake at weddings, don't really see the point of it, to be honest. But it's just one of them things that they do, innit? It's just, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a bit weird. Just everyone gathers around to watch the bride and groom just slice the cake. It is what it is, though. It's just one of them things. I'm not against it. Just go for it. It's always been done. And you know what I think is really nice, actually? One of my close friends last year, when they got married, they didn't have they didn't kiss at the wedding, and I don't know. I was like, I don't know. it's just one of them things that I've always seen at weddings. So afterwards, I went to him and I was like, "How come you didn't have your first kiss?" And they said it was just something that they didn't want to do, and they wanted to, just keep it between them, not share it with everyone. I thought that was really nice, and I'm not sure if I'd like that for myself, to be honest, because it depends on the person, I guess. But I think, keeping if it was your first kiss private between you and the other person, it's really nice, and so I respect that. And like I said, I don't know if I'd have it at my own wedding or not, but it is nice. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about on weddings, to be honest. Entertainment, I'm not sure. Just go whatever. I've seen people do volleyball and spike ball, stuff like that. That seems fun. I've seen people just, have like loads of different stalls, like pick and mix sweet shop and stuff like that, and people do like little games, fun games and stuff. Don't really know what I'd like. Some of that are just, not like all attentions on it, but just something where you can go around and your guests can just enjoy themselves a little bit. I'll have to put a bit more thought into that, I guess. But yeah, I think definitely if I did it, evening entertainment, I'd love a live band, some kind of live music. That'd just be class. That. So yeah, that's my part on Wes Says. It's all about weddings. Some thoughts anyway. Hope that has entertained you, enlightened you too. Next weddings I definitely go to, if there's dancing, I'm defo getting involved in that. You'll see me on the dance floor, just having a bit of a laugh, making a bit of a fool out of myself. I don't care though. That's what I mean. If you enjoy yourself, do it. Don't care about the people who's looking at you. Just enjoy yourself. Have a giggle. Have a giggle, I said. Yeah. Anyway, that's Wes Says. Now, Wes in a fez. I'm gonna put the fez on. Here we go. Fez is on. You can all believe that I'm wearing it. I'm definitely gonna wear this fez every single podcast. So at the minute, I've not got anything to say. I don't know what to do for Wes Says. I still need ideas. So maybe the question and answer, something like that, or question time with Wes while he's wearing a fez, or maybe I could go with Wes in a fez answering Quez, even though it sounds a bit weird. So yeah, leave your ideas. That's Wes in a fez. Wes and his Bez, like I said, he's going to get involved. He's going to get on. Don't know when. Hopefully sometime soon. I'll leave you with wise words with Wes now. So, as many of you, if you're uni students, are starting back at uni, or maybe it's your first year at uni, I don't know. I think my wise words to you would be: don't be afraid to say no, and don't be afraid to get involved with things and stuff. I know there's a lot of peer pressure and stuff, and you want to fit in, you want to get involved and that kind of thing. But I'm saying don't be afraid to just say no. If there's something that you don't want to do, you just, don't try and make other people happy or try and be friends with people who will try and make you do stuff you don't want to do, because ultimately you'll find the right friends, you'll meet the right people who you'll feel comfortable with and you can be yourself around. So don't be afraid to say no to people, and don't be afraid to say yes to things too, I guess. If there's something that you want to do, and maybe you're self-conscious about it, you don't want to be embarrassed, just don't care about what other people think about you, because there's people in this world, and there'll be people at uni who genuinely want to be friends with you because of who you are. So I think that's my wise words to you. Don't be afraid to say no. Or don't be afraid to say yeah. Just be yourself at uni, and I'm sure you'll have a great time. So yeah, that's my wise words, I guess. I think that's it. The end of this podcast. Hope you've all enjoyed it. If you've got any ideas, it really helps me out, and I want to please you guys, and I want you all to be happy and enjoy listening to this podcast. So please leave any ideas, comments, just what you think. I really appreciate it. Even if you hate it, just leave it below. I'm not going to be offended. I'll be happy to just hear what you've got to say. But yeah, thank you very much for listening, guys, and goodbye.